It was a usual Tuesday night, 12:30 a.m. Asgore Dreamer finished his shift as head of the police force. Asgore wasn't the best dad by any means. He didn't care a lot about his kids, Asgore the oldest, Chris the youngest. Often after strong cases went cold, he drank. And tonight he drank a lot. He drove home in a drunken blitz. When he was driving, in the corner of the road he saw his oldest son, Azrael. Alongside him was his friend Des Holiday. They were usually high. Always spent time, being around each other, drinking, having fun. But Asgore really didn't see the appeal in this girl. He always thought that she was a bad influence. Asgore saw the sonnets, the love letters that Azrael wrote to this girl. In a drunken blitz, he done the unthinkable. Now, was that fun, wholesome, and everything carrying? Because I think it was. Before you put me in the psych ward for schizophrenia, let me tell you why this is peak. Please don't believe me. And why I think Asgore's truck is the Roaring Night. Oh shit. Azrael Dreamer, the child that watched it all. As he saw his partner, his friend, die before him, quote unquote. Her body was never really recovered. But that's a mystery. The only one who knows about the crimes right now is Asgore himself and Azrael. Naturally, the relationship between Asgore and Azrael got strained. Before Azrael left for college, he told the truth to his mom Toriel. That Asgore Dreamer is the one who killed, quote-unquote, Des Holiday. After arguments that lasted a couple of days, Toriel and Asgore got a divorce, unable to settle the actions, the crimes of the man she once loved. With that, Azrael left for college. He's barely made contact since. After the divorce, Asgore Dreamer quit his job as head officer. He told no one about his crimes, not even Miss Carol Holiday, the mayor, Des's mother. He made refuge as he made a new business, Flower King, where he planted humble flowers and donated them to anyone who needs it. As of Chapter 5, we know these develop into darkness, shown by Flowery. Flowery was made by Asgore's tears of mourn, but nevertheless made with love and empathy, unlike the Roaring Night, the truck. This segment of the video is quite easy to understand. The reason why the truck, the Roaring Night, has antlers is to represent Des Holiday, who got ran over by the truck. Keep in mind, it can't be Des Holiday, because she's in the code of Deltarune, as we can, factually check up on. And second, all of the Holiday's antlers are straight and not pointed in a random direction to the slope to the back, like the night. As we all know, Chris and the Knight have connections. He literally gets knighted by the guy, and we can see their shared resemblance by the fact that they both fucking aura farm. You cannot tell me that they're not striking the exact same pose. The reason why they struck the same pose is because Chris was in Asgore's car. As you know, they're related, they're family. So naturally, what the Knight done was go, ooh, that's really cool, and copied his attitude. And I think what it's trying to copy is the soul. But hey, that's just a theory. As we know, they must have connections to Miss Carol, the mayor, because they're alike now. But who has to say they're a person? Maybe they're just conspicuously parked in front of a lawn, perhaps, and is able to get information because, it's so dark there, that no one else could tell because it's parked. But that isn't the end yet. What about the bat in Dessa's room? The one that looks similar to the Knight's blade? We can infer that it's probably Azrael's. And if it's Azrael's, wouldn't be linking that Azrael is the Knight instead? No. I think that because it's the truck, I imagine Asgore, Azrael, and the truck, the Knight, had a match. And in that match, Azrael won and took his bat home. His practice bat. His favorite bat. And I think that the Knight is the fusion of the emotions of Asgore that night, Des that night, and Azrael that night.